Gillingham, Rehman Chishti, is chairman of the Commons All-Party Group on Community Engagement. He joins us live from Westminster. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Now, you set up that group last year. Was that because in the course of your work as an MP here in the South East, you thought there was a problem with community engagement, with the integration of ethnic minorities?
Well, look, the reason I founded the All-Party Group on Community Engagement was that it tied into the vision of the Prime Minister, a government for all. And as a result of that, it was important to go out there and engage to all sections of our community to ensure that they can achieve their true potential. And you can look at the challenges that they may have, but also to ensure that everyone's on the same page of respecting our British values of tolerance, of respect, of democracy and rule of law.
Indeed. In terms of radicalisation, I mean, the South East isn't particularly notorious. We've had jihadi terrorists from Crawley and Brighton here in recent years, but we're not known particularly as well as other parts of the country for that. Do you think there's a complacency in government as a result about the South East?
Well, no, not at all, actually. I think what we have a government which is working at every level to ensure that, the issues of radicalisation and extremism are dealt with. And I applaud the work of our intelligence agencies and the Metropolitan Police, and in particular, the fantastic work of our communities. And I refer you to the comments of the Assistant Police Commissioner, Mr. Rowley, who said it's often members of the individual's own community who alert the police authorities about that individual's behaviour, which then allows the authorities to deal with that individual before they get sucked in from non-violent extremism to violent extremism.
Indeed. Well, sucked in brings me neatly to my next question, which was going to be about the radicalisation in prison of vulnerable prisoners. We know that's a problem. Adrian Elms, as he was born, was allegedly radicalised while serving time in jail. What can we do about that?
Well, look, there are a number of different ways in which somebody can get drawn into this poison ideology. We've talked about prisons, but equally at the same time, you have the issue of online radicalisation, and at the same time, what you have is hate preachers. And it was this government, which deported Abu Qatada, Abu Hamza, and Abu Bakri, back out of this country. And I would say this, if we have individuals in our great country who are not prepared to accept our British values of tolerance and respect, then they should go and live elsewhere, and leave our great country to our great people and to get on with their lives. But you are right. There is a problem in prisons, and we do not know for certainty if this individual was radicalised in prison. But there is an issue with individuals who go into prison. They may go into prison with a different faith, but they may then go into prison and convert to Islam. And these individuals do not know what Islam is, which is a great religion, a peaceful religion. But they are disillusioned, they're vulnerable, they're disturbed, and there are people who manipulate them. And as a result of that, they come out there and at times very dangerous. And that's why we all have to come together to ensure that when we see those signs of these individuals being disillusioned, disturbed, or dangerous, we alert the authorities. And it is not the responsibility of saying it's somebody else should do it. We all have a responsibility to alert the authorities, because we are all in it together and we all have to work together.
Indeed. Rehman Chishti, the MP for Gillingham, thank you so much for joining us this evening.